The Minnesota Vikings had to make an unfortunate roster move today as one linebacker heads to the injured reserve, but in his place, we signed a former first round pick. Well, let's get right to it. Who is the guy headed to injured reserve? Who's the guy heading to the active roster? Who do we sign, basically? Well, before we get into it, make sure to check out our partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, feel free to hit the link I have pinned in the comment section and use promo code MINSYN at checkout, MINSYN. You can find that in the comment section or in the description. They have NFL helmets, they have college helmets, they even have fully customizable helmets. You can have your own visor, your own, chin strap, whatever you want on there. I'm sure they have it. They have basically, these mini helmets. They have the replicas, the actual helmets you can wear on the field. Green Gridiron is the place for you if you want any of these mini helmets. Great Christmas present. I know we're around the holidays. Feel free to check it out at Green Gridiron. Hit that link I have in the comment section or in the description. Use promo code MINSYN at checkout for a small discount on your purchase. So, the 9-2 Vikings have made a few linebacker moves. The team announced that Ivan Pace Jr. has been placed on injured reserve. Now, he suffered a hamstring injury on the fourth defensive snap of Sunday's win over the Bears. When I seen him go out, I was like, oh man, like hopefully he's okay. I was in the airport at the time, so I couldn't really keep up with it too much. I had to keep moving. You know how it is. That's the name of the game. But he did not return to Sunday's game. Now, he will be required to miss at least 4 games before returning. That's everybody that gets added to the injured reserve. You're going to miss a minimum of 4 weeks, potentially longer. Hamstring injuries can linger up to 6 weeks, maybe even longer, depending on how your rehab is or how severe the hamstring injury is. But expect Ivan Pace to at least miss 4 games, potentially more. Now, the Vikings added linebacker Jamin Davis to the roster, a first-round pick on the Commanders in 2021. Davis was released on October 22nd. He then signed with the Green Bay Packers practice squad a week later. He had 15 starts in 2022 and 13 in 23 before becoming a backup this season. Now, he appeared in 5 games with the Commanders this year. So, I know a little bit about Jamin Davis. I thought he was going to be a decent player coming out of college. It just never panned out, and that happens quite a bit with these NFL athletes or some of these, NFL draftees, if you will. Some of them are complete, studs. Other ones are complete misses. Jamin Davis is not really a miss because he's a really solid backup piece. He just hasn't figured it out. And per Emily Liker, who I believe, I'm not sure who she is, but I know Ben Gosling, who was a Viking insider, retweeted her tweets. She basically said that Jamin Davis has appeared in 50 NFL games with 282 total tackles, 7 sacks, an interception, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. I'm sure those forced fumbles were fumble recoveries. I'm not sure. You never know what happens on those plays. But hey, not a bad player at all, especially with the Minnesota Vikings signing him on a cheap deal, being able to step in for Ivan Pace Jr. I don't think he's going to see much playing time because we do have some decent depth at the linebacker position. If we look at it right here, Jonathan Gennard and Andrew Van Ginkel, obviously, our outside linebackers or the weak side linebacker and the strong side linebacker. They play basically up on the front or on the defensive line most of the time, where we have Ivan Pace and Blake Cashman kind of sitting in the middle and playing the true linebacker role, if you will, if that makes any sense for you. But behind them, look, we still have Dallas Turner, we still have Jihad Ward, Bo Richter. And then in the middle, the right inside linebacker and the left inside linebacker, Kamu Grugier Hill. He will be starting in place of Ivan Pace Jr., where Jamin Davis will actually back him up. So there's a chance that he sees some time on the field, but I think this is more of an opportunity for him to give us more depth. If somebody else goes down, then Jamin Davis will have to step in. But I think we're also going to see a little bit more of Grugier Hill. He played phenomenal when Ivan Pace was hurt earlier in the season. And we're also going to see a little bit more of Dallas Turner, I do believe. And also, Blake Cashman is back and healthy. He'll be playing that right inside linebacker role like he has the entire season, just flying around making plays. Has been an exceptional addition to this team. And then Brian Asamoah, the second, he's mainly a special teamer. Probably won't see much time just because we do have Dallas Turner and now Jamin Davis is added to the mix. So This signing was just basically to give us a little bit more depth, a little bit of leeway for the next 4 weeks, just in case somebody else does get injured in that time span. Things can change. Maybe we do release, maybe just doesn't pan out to be, worth anything. But I think this is a decent signing for the Minnesota Vikings as Ivan Pace Jr. heads to injured reserve. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. And also, if you want one of these mini helmets from Green Gridiron, hit the link I have in that comment section. Use promo code MINSIN at checkout for a small discount on your purchase. And if you want one of these Minnesota Viking backlit LED 3D logos, feel free to hit the link I have in the description under, I think it's Whitebeard Signs, and use promo code VS30 for $30 off your purchase. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skull Vikes.